We are gunning it straight into Inferno for the first map of the series between Lynn Vision Gaming and TYLOO. And again, TYLOO are going to be kicking things off on the T side.
Yeah, let's see if they can have a better run of things this time. First contact made by Westmelon. Falls off the angle, scot-free. TYLOO not going to push the issue. Flash over the top coming from the CTs in reply, but no one choosing to actually hard fight Banana. It's going to be TYLOO to make the next move in this execute.
Amelia will swing with the contact of Westmelon here, trying to make this one work together. They're going to get one apiece before flying. Also chimes in, and TYLOO are not sure what to do against that kind of defense. Unable to shoot back pretty much, only flying to fall for LVG, and that is a better start than what we, I guess, were expecting. Hoping that, I kind of want TYLOO to play really well today and make this a competitive one, but if LVG run away with this in the first half, then maybe it's going to be that reverse sweep angle again for TYLOO.
I don't know. I'm starting to think like TYLOO's my new puppy and just like does the wrong thing, and it's like, no, that's not good. You're gonna get a little boop on the nose, and then they've done it again, straight away. They picked Inferno again after getting booped, real hard. So I don't know. We'll see. Pistol hasn't gone particularly well. Lynn Vision have taken full Nana control. Not much to be expected in this round, Mac. What can you really do with Glocks?
You can win. It's not easy, but you can.
What do you think about the anime eye Glock? A bit of
eye
Glock? Ooh action.
I'm sure it's someone's favorite anime.
The Glock.
Eye Glock, yeah.
Right. This one.
This anime.
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
What's your favorite?
And,
Naruto? I wonder if there's an anime about lifting.
there might be. There was one about bouldering.
Oh, okay.
Which had a weird name. There's a lot about soccer. There's one about volleyball.
Cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cooking.
Probably one about farming.
The best one I think I've seen overall would have to be Hunter x Hunter, whatever it's called.
Okay. All right. Well, TYLOO's got a gun round, guys. That was a thrilling eco. I'm sure our discussion really piqued your interest, and I'm sure plenty of people have opinions about that. We've got a prog smoke top Nana. We've got a prog smoke 2 brackets on the jungly side. TYLOO just trying to deny info to the CTs. Westmelon getting flashed back in fact, sending himself back in onto the line and disrespecting that Molotov. Will he be traded? He has to be, and he will be. So good stuff from TYLOO, ending that madness and taking control of Banana. They can't really force their way into B here. And the rotations are coming in thick and fast, so even if they did, they would probably run into a wall of Lynn Vision flooding the site. So instead, they're just going to cut noise and decide what to do next.
Looks like we're going to see the regroup towards Banana. Fake smoke there to bait the rapid A. And Amelia with no utility remaining. That smoke will fade in 10. And he's only got the MP9 to hold. So this should be a TYLOO B site. Unless Amelia has something to show us. ZDR with the gold flash lined up. Ready to drop that in for the rest of the troops. Smoke there too. And Amelia looking like he's just going to try to play his life back towards the pond. And wait for the rest of the rotators to make their way across.
Yeah, a lot of utils still left here on CT side. Nice open plant. Smoke gets broken. Zaka trying to find someone in transition, but can't do so. TYLOO digging themselves into the site. ZDR is going to try to fight forward.
Jiggling. Amelia just waiting for the boys to get closer before he gets traded. And in comes Little Poppy. Lovely little wide swing, and he's going to get the 1-2. Keeps on going, looking for more. Mercury knocking at the door, and Jam Young can't trade it through. So that will be a third secured for LVG.
Very clean retake. Great spacing with the flash. And using the MP9 to perfection, like, that's an impossible aim tool to win a CDR. You literally have to have perfect crosshair placement and just click the first bullet on his head or you're dead every time. The drive-by MP9, far too impressive at that range. So TYLOO, they have got bonus, Mac. They have got bonus. There was 4 MP9s brought into that round by Lynn Vision. They come out of it with 2 rifles. And now they go into an anti-eco. I gotta say, bro, it's looking like Groundhog Day for TYLOO.
Let's see if this is the same thing again. And we'll see if we start talking about anime shortly. What's his name? Something Phil.
I actually don't know what
Paxton Phil? Is that what it is?
Oh. What about Mercury? You heard of Mercury?
I have. I think everyone heard him after that shot.
We're gonna leapfrog into the A site through jungle. Air flash is going over the top for the big players, but it's a beautiful crossfire. Techies can't even really get into the site without taking heavy losses. That's decent damage nonetheless, Mac. 2 guns taken away. TYLOO will take that. But they need to win some rounds. They need to win some rounds. I know it sounds simple, but it's not. Based on my research of the last game these 2 teams played like 2 days ago.
Our friends here on LVG knew exactly what was coming and put themselves in the perfect spots to deal with that pump. Like, had the full crossfire on dig, the flashes not quite. I think the flashes even hit whoever that was standing at reverse default, and then you also had the library player and someone also just tucked away at that smoke, the rat smoke. So it was just really awkward for TYLOO to have to deal with without like cracking open a couple of those nades. That being said, it's now a faster approach at Banana instead. Molly on the corner, combined with this banger, is going to send the CTs further back.
The CTR's really copped it. Flash over the top. Mosey was looking for an entry. He's going to get dropped off at the gate. That's going to pull an extra rotation across from flying. Aggression into Banana here from Lynn Vision. If they don't check this position, they're going to get double killed. That's big from Mosey. He can find another one here. Crosshair trained perfectly, but flying restores a bit of order. In the meanwhile, though, TYLOO taking some brackets control. Might even complete a jungle wrap here. But look at this rotation from flying. He just gives up B completely. He's already on his horse over there.
Yeah, ZD up this ball match short. If he does, it might be all over Red Rogue, but on 4 HP, he's got another onto Zaka, and LVG now could be between a rock and a hard place. Jam Young finds one before falling, and that's going to be that. Huge round in the end, as TYLOO finds that first round, which you said was very hard, and they made it look pretty hard, but they did it.
They did do it. Thanks to Mosey sitting in the corner unchecked, getting a double kill. So, bit of an oversight from Lynn Vision there. But that is a pretty uncommon spot, to be fair. And they're going to take an instant tactical timeout. Coach Gum, he's got a few words to say. Mostly about clearing basic angles when coming back into Banana. Drop's going to come through. We've got more than enough cash to invest here. They could also mix by like a few hero M4s and some pistolas. Just even up their cash a bit. And it kind of looks like that's what they're doing. These are the, especially with that spawn from Starry, these are the kind of rounds I'd love to see, just the flash over the top of second.
Yeah.
But looking at TYLOO, Kami's already kind of holding for that, I think. Yeah, he's like sitting bottom of second mid, staring at the window early on. That's a nice little way to open up a round as well, the boost.
Doesn't quite find anything though. And everything going real slow here for the moment. Lynn Vision. Just got a little counter set up, flying with a smoke at the ready in case any mollies come this direction. Starry with one of the 2 M4s from the previous. Just hoping that someone walks his way. Oh, he goes deep. And the nade. Oh, okay. This is a one-way smoke. Starry's sitting in it, and TYLOO's starting to come. The activation, not quite happening just yet. Starry, he must have fallen off in the meanwhile, but does go back to side. ZDR finds one more into flying, and Westmelon finishes what Zach had started. Jam Young hitting the ground, and Starry won't get anything done with that rifle, but also spotting the numbers. He will just decide to run the hell away, and Westmelon's going to be able to beat him on the rotate.
Oh, very close for Amelia on the spam. Westmelon unarmored here. Maybe until the slows down. Flash doesn't quite hit him. TYLOO waiting for better spacing. Only 20 seconds to get this bomb down.
Fires on CT, but Mosaic was ready to swing on any contact. Lock this one in, and Amelia not thinking like he wants to go for this one. He doesn't know how low Mosaic and Kami are, which is a little unfortunate. Certainly could have locked that one in, but he won't, and it will be a second on the T side for TYLOO.
That's huge. That is equal to the total rounds they put up last time. So we're off to a fantastic start. But sarcasm aside, I mean, if they take the next round, they're already looking much better. Kami losing the gun at the end of that is a bit unfortunate, but not the biggest deal in the world. Still plenty of money to reinvest into this one for TYLOO. Oh, dropped over there, I believe. Yep. So, Lynn Vision changed a little. Not sure why Kami's going to get a little when he can get dropped from CDR. Maybe they're holding on to some money for AWP fund.
Nades going straight down banana, and most of them have been dodged, but I'm going to see a lot of damage out of the rifles. Mosaic going to be answered back with 2 already, and just like that, we'll see if they push into Westmelon. The last line of defense here at B, the flash won't phase him, and with the smoke at mid, they've got a read on one player's position. That's Starry, who's thrown the smoke, and will be going through the smoke himself. An awkward position for all of this to be going down. And it's all up to Starry, who is in a solid position, but with his spot known in a 1v3, TYLOO already beating him over B.
Yeah, and Mosey's making a massive difference this game. He's had a couple of big multi-frags to win TYLOO rounds on B already. Double entry in that first gun round win, and then on Banana there, defending the aggression with the spray. Gets a double. Last time around, Mosey, I think, put up like 4 kills the entire map. And we've been seeing his games, especially the game against GR, but just in general, he's got an insane rating on TYLOO right now, like hard carry rating. I think coming into this series, yeah, sitting at a 1.3. So already you can see in the server, he's having pretty massive impact in comparison to, take a look at the last Inferno game against, where they got 13-2. He went 4-13. So I think, like, seeing how big of an impact player he is for TYLOO, I think last night we were watching him drop almost 40 against GR Gaming.
If he brings that performance over, then maybe you can twist my arm and tell me TYLOO are in with a good shot tonight. But again, we need all of them to be lifting. And so far, so good, but I still just want to see them keep it clean up. Bomb has been left in a horrendous spot.
So he's got the AWP out. is just a save around these two weapons. Amelia was thinking about going on the aggress towards top of Banana, but gonna bide his time for now. Orb's being moved over to B.
He's going dry. No, Westmoreland's got a flash here. Pop and flash forward, but the pop's too late. And it would have been great on a Mosaic, but now that's probably just the round. Play around Starry, try and keep the AWP alive for the next.
I mean, that's another
Well,
double
he's
entry
here.
from Mosey. The
Yeah.
dude is literally dominating in Banana right now. Mosey's TYLOO round wins are starting with a double kill from Mosey.
Well, they found the AWP. Do you keep running into it, or do you run the opposite direction, Mitch? What's the answer?
Keep running into it.
Okay.
So you want to show Lynn Vision. You're not scared of an AWP.
Yeah.
Or losing
course,
against Eco. That is
Uh-huh.
what these Chinese teams eat for breakfast, Mac.
That's exactly
a
what.
beautiful boost. That's another freebie. Okay, they ran into the AWP. They all died.
Running into the AWP, we're going to run through. And it didn't matter because EDR won the round. So, Mitch, I don't know what you think you know, but you just don't, mate. They totally let Envision know they're not scared, and they just won the mental battle.
They are actually so far ahead mentally.
Financially, nah. But mentally, man, light years away.
They played that so well up until that point as well, Lynn Vision. Definitely took attacks on Tyler's economy, that's for sure. Straight up middle. Very fast pacing, but there's already been a preemptive Molotov, and Flying's just won that round on the spot. That is the power of protocols, Mac.
They run, hold, gun. That's what I've learnt.
I mean, they go fast up mid, you drop a molly at their feet and just hard crossfire. Kind of good. I think it was Molly Nate from Sari and Flying there.
Yeah.
And those are two of the sharpest riflers in China. That's kind of rough.
LVG going to be able to hold on to the lead and stop that little streak of rounds from TYLOO, whose money is now in the bin after they asserted mental dominance.
Yeah, we need a... I think we need to keep a running count of how many rounds TYLOO win when Mosey doesn't double entry. Because so far, I'm pretty sure 3 of the 4 they've won at Mosey double entry.
Yeah. I think the great part about it is some of those entries were just like holding dry and no one flashing him onto lines. He was just full countering what LVG were trying to do. Starry, in the meanwhile, is going to be able to find Mercury working his way up mid. Starry here. There's a flash. Spots him in the corner there, but doesn't go for the old wallbang. Will just drop a smoke himself, which seems to have gone to a wrong position. I think he's misthrown that one.
This is really not much util left over for TYLOO. They're going to burn a bit more towards bracket and start heading back to Banana, but that's where you got this 2-man crossfire. Zach had to take first contact with you all, and then Westman was playing from sandbag.
Oh!
First line. That's a beautiful off angle I haven't actually seen before. Dear Lord.
West Malone. Keeping himself in that one. Terrible flash from ZDR. Smoke to allow himself in on the cross, but also kind of a half front sight smoke, but 3 seconds to plant. Mate, you got to do it right now, and he's not allowed to. Zaka catches him, jumping into the smoke, and that'll be that. 6 on the board for LVG. And Mitch, little lesson for you, that off angle, I think is a common one from Nico. Yeah.
Was that even like Nico?
Very good. He certainly was.
Oh, actually, I don't know. That was a bit too much spraying.
True. True. But the theory is because of where you are, you don't get seen when they come across. And you also, like, say if anyone jumps up over car, that's like the perfect spot to catch someone jumping up.
That's a nasty one. I actually not seen anyone playing that, and that probably reveals that I don't watch very much Counter-Strike anymore.
I think it's becoming more common, but people are either like further at the back looking at that little pixel gap between the sandbags or tucked in. So there's like those three sort of spots you can be.
It seemed really broken late round there, like on the Nana retake. But maybe he just made it look good, you know?
He definitely made it look good. Like he didn't get mollied out, right? He just sort of stood there and smacked him.
I mean, even if he got mollied out there, he could probably just sit there and kill at least one.
Yeah.
I love Glocks.
Why?
They like make for thrilling gameplay. Like baiting out the utils are not actually even relevant here. So we're going into the last round.
Do you like that combo?
What? Oh, I actually didn't look close enough. I used to have a statty water elemental though.
So Jam Young's got the same knife as Ins, I'm pretty sure. Except different gloves.
Yeah, I don't like that combo as much as the Ins one. The Ins one's pretty...
I don't mind ZDRs. We'll have a look.
I think now I have like a stat track Glock grinder. So I wanted to get one that was named after my favorite.
Yeah, of course. Plant money.
That's good. That's actually good. I take it back. That was a huge round for TYLOO. Because look at their money, Mac. That plant gets them full nades. And if they wanted an AWP, they could get one.
And that's exactly what you want going into the final round of the half.
That's it.
How did they get into sight? Like, what's Starry's... So the bomb crossed first, and Starry didn't even react to it, so it managed to get all the way to the back of sight and plant safe.
Lynn Vision were thinking, we're playing the other best team in China. They're going to at least throw a flash or something, right?
Yeah. Not just dry pump out of halls. But it worked.
Yeah.
It worked for a plant.
All right. Let's see if Mosey can get a double entry this round. Retake util set. It's actually a bit bung. Bro, Starry is in bully mode. And you know what? I'm not actually surprised because look at his stats the last time these two teams played. He had like a 1.6 rating.
I like Mosea's reaction to that. Just looks up at it. It's like, is that supposed to be there?
What are they doing? Is this a triple boost? He's spooked.
Re-smoke at the minute mark. At the top of mid, just to slow things down. And LVG gonna give a lot of respect and map control while not showing any presence here at bracket. Juggling some util around. Starry goes on the arch line. And two LVG players going to try to cross over to short. Pop flying into pit. Get Amelia tucked at cold. I like it for the late round considering there's 30 seconds left. And TYLOO don't have a lot of util to get in here, but LVG have a lot to counter with. Starry with one flash can maybe stop the wrap, but it's not going to be around the world. There's not time for that.
He's just playing the same spot up behind the library smoke. Smoke is going to push him off, and he actually gets flashed off the line for the time being, so it's not too strong in the sight. But a decent sight crossfire, and Amelia does a lot of damage to Mosey, but they've gotten in. They've taken that 4-on-3-on-8. It's worked out beautifully, and what a double entry from Mosey, Mac.
Yeah. What do you know? The stars are aligning, and the algorithm working out for TYLOO here. But is it enough to convert? We have Zaka pre-scoped, making his way through Dig. And Westmelon up through Carps, he's coming. One bullet on a Mosea will do it for the equalizer. But that's if Mosea doesn't find him first. Pre-firing the corner, finds the headshot. And Zach is looking for a little bit more over the top of the mid-box. ZDR is successful. And there's a 2-round game between us as we head into the halftime. We've got a second half of this game to get through, and it's much closer than the last time these two teams went blow for blow on Inferno. LVG in the lead, but now on the T side, can they lock in a pistol and make this look easier for themselves, or are TYLOO going to be able to close the gap with a pistol and then follow up on the next couple?
We'll find out. Got some aggressive positions on the A side of the map. And when you got Starry testing them, that could be problems for the TYLOO camp. The rest of Lynn Vision are heavily stacked up towards this B side though. 3-man stack in there for TYLOO as well. Cammy's ready with the reactive flash on Coffins if they decide to execute, but I think Lynn Vision's just going to contact in.
Mr. Young showing some shoulder there and hoping that the rest of the troops can get their job done. Kami with the counter utility has flashed LVG perfectly. And things get awkward real quick here. Starry left in a 1v4. And the bomb is on the floor here at B. So it's looking very unwinnable, very unachievable.
That's a free video for you, Mac, right there.
Hmm?
$200 to win every CT pistol. Guaranteed. One flash can do it. There you go. I just got you 3K subscribers, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother. To be fair, that would be a good topic. Just talk about like which maps you can make nasty flash plays work. That being said, Starry is in a more winnable situation after a bink and a kill.
10 seconds. No shot.
Yeah, definitely less winnable. Bomb retrieved. If he just sticks the plant, then he doesn't die. But he's died after time. So, in theory, ladies and gentlemen, if you just want to die in a round like that, and you have 5 seconds, if you plant while you can still plant before the time hits 0, you will force the CTs to try to kill you before the plant goes down. Otherwise, you just get money, and then you also don't lose... You don't die after time. Because the after time doesn't exist when you plant. So, let that be a lesson to you all.
Well, now he's bought a deagle, so... He has no concern for things like money. You know, some people are materialistic like you, Mac, and they care about money, but Starry doesn't care. He's like some kind of
opposite.
He's some kind of wizard.
Aren't the people that buy the things they think they need the materialistic ones, like Starry? Like, he doesn't need a deagle.
I don't know.
He could save that money for, you know, future things. Like insurance after he passes away multiple times this map and can invest in other things.
He plans on doing that.
Can, you know, save some of that for the family later in the future, you know, when he dies or someone else dies.
Entire Lynn Vision team that's been allowed to walk straight into A with gloves.
And the plant. Forget this plant. That's ridiculous. Oh, and Zach has got that kill.
How have you been allowed to dry walk up dig?
Zach has got a molly and a nade. They've been given utility. Oh. Come on, flying. Just live, bro. That nade gets big value.
It's a chunky one.
It's actually perfect. Mosaic feeling it. Oh, and there's a smoke, so that molly ain't hitting. Oh, to the left. To the left. To the left.
Oh God!
Oh, he's done it!
How have they won that round? This is why people say the things they say in the HLTV comments. This is why. They just put the games back on, guys. Please!
This is why we can't stand watching TYLOO. I love that. I love that he's won that. I can't believe it.
So usually, guys, what you want to do is stop the T's from walking dry up, dig into the side. Pete Anchor's very good on this map. Force buy for TYLOO. Trying to pick up the spaghetti that they've spilled all over the floor. Mercury getting out of dodge. Jungle Rap's coming in thick and fast. Not much he can do about this. Cammy is solo on the A side. Mercury's trying to kick him out of a hole. That's actually a pretty successful flash play, if you ask me. And Tyler's starting to run here a little bit.
Bit of chunky damage coming through. Flying, finding another. But totally putting themselves in a solid position. And LVG, surely they know that all the CTs are here. Except that one. He's dead. And the last one is known. So Jam Young will be afforded an upgrade if he wants to find one. AK retrieved. And there's going to be plenty of space for this plant to go down.
Alright. Saving that AK. Can drop over a CZ to somebody else. And get some more damage done in the next round. Lynn Vision going up to 9. It's quite interesting to me that Stari's playing this well against, you know, we've heard some rumors. Me and you, man. Various people. And
I tried to beat around the bush when Jordan and I were talking about it, and then Jordan just blurted it all out and said, "No, this is what the rumors are, guys." And that's why I said it yesterday. I was like, "Well, Jordan said it, so I can say it." Who knows how accurate it is?
Source of all truth and knowledge.
Yeah, you know that guy, the heart and soul of Asian CS.
But like, there's got to be something about okay, that's got to be some you've got to have some integrity, right? You're just absolutely pounding.
You're playing to play, bro. Like, you know.
I guess so, yeah.
You're not on the team yet. You can still eventually go to Pro League. They are not hearing Jam Young there, and that's what happens when you try to play that spot and stick yourself in a molly. It might not go the way you planned.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was me validating that statement that you said earlier.
Thank you. I feel validated.
Yeah. Know that your statements are valid, validated.
That's not a familiar feeling to me, you know?
Gaslit?
Sure. Validated? Never.
Nice choice. AK thrown across the fence, and they're thinking about getting out of dodge, but Westmelon staying, going solo into the stack, and we'll find one and trigger the trap. So 1 AK retrieve, quite a second. They can see it. They can see it. They might be able to boost and grab it if they actually spot it. Look up. Ah, you could see it. It's like the bottom of it was poking up. But not to be. And in a 3v3, there is still a shot. TYLOO are going for a flank together here. But second guessing themselves that it might be a fall around the world from LVG, but they are just here at A.
That's true.
Starry has allowed ZDR to walk out here, but Flying is aware. And Starry's going to start to make a move himself soon, maybe? Maybe not. Looks like ZDR might find himself a juicy 600 exit kill at some point. A default plant, no one can survive in pit. So LVG are going to have to move soon, and is that going to be an upgrade? Maybe. He won't be allowed to leave for sure. Starry here at the end of rugs, and both these T's should leave now, creating enough base away from themselves. And the explosive, but that of course is going to be 10 on the board for LVG. TYLOO need to find some success here in the second half.
Yep, got to start getting rolling now. Envision stabilizing the money pretty nicely, I would say. No orb coming out for the CT side here. Mosey's gone down to an MP9. Fast smoke to bottom banana there for TYLOO. Going to control it early on. Amelia just going to disrupt that smoke, but Mosey's gotten so deep with the SMG that he knows there's probably no T here, and if he does sneak through the room, it's probably going to be a freebie. Envision in the meanwhile, they've thrown this prog smoke top mid. Mercury's trying to disrupt that. Oh, he's caught the edge of Westmelon, but caught with Util out. He's Dunsky. ZDR on the off angle. Does a lot of work, but still gets traded out by Zaka. Now we get into a real messy 3-on-3.
Golden position here. In another timeline, it was known as Nifty. Still mostly is, but for these modern day individuals, I don't know about that one. 2v3 though, and TYLOO, the smart thing to do here is save, because your chance of winning this is very unlikely at best. But Mosea is feeling himself and will be able to cross into sight for less than a second. And just like that, Jam Young says, you know what, a molly, an AK, I'll take that to the next.
Drop the bad molly for the good molly. Pretty cool how that works now. Wow, how much is that worth?
What?
That.
Oh, the Titan hollows. Are they hollows?
They're not hollows, but that's still. Vulcan? What? Statty Vulcan with those? That ain't cheap, bro.
The hollows are 75k apparently.
Yeah, I don't think those are hollows. Those are just normie ones. How much are the normies? 2015? Titan 2015? I think it's Kato.
2014? Kato 2014?
Maybe it's 2014.
Yeah, it's 2014. Keep showing me the foils.
I think they're just white, those ones. I don't know, we're really showing our skins on the try now, Mac, me and you together.
Yeah, we're getting ruined.
I'm sure chat knows.
Okay. Paper, 2,540. You know, only a $72,500 difference between that and the hollow.
Yeah. It's still like a 10 grand AK or something now.
It's crazy that between that and then the next year on the Cologne skins, or even Inclusion of Poker, it's like $35 for those ones.
Could be a fake Titan enjoyer. Lashes completely ineffective. The CDR aiming at the knees. Good news for him though, Westmelon is not doing leg day anytime soon.
On a similar note, I did see that Blair woke up with sore knees today. So everyone, you know, send a little prayer out towards Blair.
Yeah, well, what's he been doing to incur sore knees? That's what I really want to know.
Standing at a desk and analyzing Counter-Strike?
I mean, in his free time.
Oh. Well, I saw him laying on a beach.
Okay.
So
that's pretty laborious.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if he's done too much to his knees doing that, but we'll find out another time. Oh, ZDR going to be able to connect onto Amelia, who is not spaced well with the rest of the troops, and the awkward smokes are coming through everywhere, but we'll be able to pick off one more at a Westmelon. Tucked here at the pillar, but it's a left side wrap from Zaka, who finds one before Jam Young comes through and whacks them all off. It's 1v4 now for Starry, and that bomb is on the other side of the map with 20 seconds. He'll get this kill, maybe one more at best, but it's looking good for TYLOO this time.
Indeed. Did a good job flooding the site. ZDR was solo on that side of the map, given a lot of responsibility, especially at this point in the game. And look, passes the test with flying colors. So TYLOO, 5 with 3. Upgrade the Pharmacist to a couple AKs as well. Which is great. And Starry just going to hold on to the AK and armor.
Ooh. The Mongols game starts in 13 minutes as well, up against Australis, which will be a scorcher. But of course, you're not going to be missing this one, guys. We're not leaving here until this is done before we all go and watch that afterwards.
Oh, come on. You know. I know you guys have screens, different screens.
And if you're not a multiple monitor enjoyer, you can also do the Twitch in like multi-stream thing. I can't remember how to do it, but you can do it.
Change back and forth. Molly on main, gonna get tanked heavily. Jam Young almost dying to that one. Getting ready to throw a retake util set for Banana. Starry is applying so much pressure to this A side of the map, self-sufficiently.
Oh, here we go. I forgot how good White Market is at finding the info on all of these individual items, but no one's fallen just yet. At the minute mark, we are going to see this start to pick up for sure. GM Young. Smoke at the ready. That at the 40-second mark and give LVG barely any time to make their way in. Starry's making a little bit of noise. Dropping in, will be able to perfectly position to find that isolated fight with that pick. Won't quite trigger the rotation, but it does take some attention away from the B-site members who are pushing through a smoke. Zachar on 4 HP needs to do it all himself here. Westmelon went into con and, with 20 seconds, 4 points of health, a molly, and maybe a kill. No, that won't be happening. Not today. TYLOO, they are straight back into this game. 3 alive, plenty of cash in the bank, and LVG will be back on a half-bite.
So TYLOO make a game of this, grinding their way back in. They've really done a good job flooding and defending B quite well for a lot of these rounds. So pistols up for Lynn Vision. I feel like they think Starry's having more impact on the rotations than he actually is with the lurk. He's just been over on the A side of the map by himself most of the time, and it's getting kind of readable. Like, even if he jumps out and finds a 1-for-1, it really doesn't cause much of a change in the rotations. And I mean, by the time he actually went for that push at that point in the round, he's already... Oh my god, he's so quick. And confident as well, like no hesitation, instant repeat with the deagle to try to take a duel with the jungle player.
ZDR coming through with a big pick, and TYLOO just like that, smacking the pistols out of this round and looking to quickly get into the 21st. 9 secured. A 2-round gap between both of these Chinese powerhouses. Oh, that's easy pickings.
Yeah, I mean, Mosey's in some insane form right now. Attack timeout for LPG. They should start getting worried, I think, at this point. And they've just felt very one-dimensional. Feels like they're just trying to force B in the late round, you know, feeling out the banana control, running a 1-4. Starry's just prodding A. The rest of LPG are trying to go B. And it's getting a bit readable at this point.
What would you change, Mitch, if you were in their shoes to not be readable? How would you censor the book?
You can change the pacing. You can send your lurk up A apps and get him to like do the same stuff, and then you whoa, carpets pop. Bam.
Yeah?
Imagine that. He gets given all of that carpet space for free.
Carpets pop. Wow.
Whoa.
Smoke here as well. We'll see if TYLOO are just going to keep on pushing the point this way.
They're going to re-aggro into carps this time. So Starry's not going to get carts for free this time. Oh, so there you go. My call would have got slapped this round. Absolutely slapped. Westmelon's found the entry. Apparently the answer was go B again.
Yeah. And again. And again and again. And it keeps on working. Mosea dropping a little underarm poppy, but plays his life instead, which is the smart thing to do here, especially with a minute on the clock and plenty of time for these teammates to rotate. DDR hoping to find something there with the AWP through the CT smoke, and I'm looking at another smoke and a double molly for LVG here in the post plant. That's fatal. That's deadly. It's going to be juggling a couple of things around. Westmelon getting the Galil there as he gets smoked off at the back of sight, forced up towards the top, and the flashes are great, but unfortunately the CT is just not going in with the bangers. They need to speed things up here because that time is ticking right on down. And LVG are locking it down with these positions. Spot that swing in from CT, and they're going to get on the defuse, but can they find him? The time is ticking, and he'll get it in time! Oh! Not like that. TYLOO, they get the round. It's a costly one, and LVG are kicking themselves that they couldn't land those final bullets.
It was a better round. They thought it was fun though, Mac. They were in the round-winning positions. This is full circle moment, is it not?
Yeah.
Surely they're saving, right? They're not going to suicide defuse in the last 5 seconds of the round on the CT side. There's no way. Think again, buddy.
They've done it. Cheeky little buggers, hey?
Good on them. That's big balls gameplay. Oh, Emilia, what an entry. Jamyoung goes down early. TYLOO. Economy pretty bruised at this point. If they drop this round, they're going to be very broke up against map point for Lynn Vision. That would be not good. Mosey, solo on the B site. No util. Lynn Vision going B again after losing the last 3 in a row.
Ready. Mercury committing to going for the flash, just waiting for this smoke to thin out a little over towards the con side. And LVG. This time they've got one extra man to get this round across the line. And TYLOO, if they can't find a pick, they just want to save, man. They just don't have anything for the next round.
Oh, I said Kamikaze defuse, and I only just realized. Like, imagine if they had Kami and Kaze on the same team.
That would have been nuts.
They did. But he was coaching.
Yeah.
So Lynn Vision, they've done it. They've gone B. They've been getting reasonable success doing it. It's really been the small details. That guy's beautiful eyes under that balaclava. You ever heard the song Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit? They wrote it about that T.
About what?
That T model.
Oh. I didn't know that, Mitch. Thank you for that enthralling piece of information.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Lynn Vision. Map point. It was a lot harder to win the map this time against TYLOO, if they're going to do it. Emilia's found the first pick against Jamyoung. This time, unchecked at logs. That's a free double. Oh, he hasn't done a Vex site. He has not done a Vex site. He's almost done a Vex site, but he hasn't done one.
No. Gets it done. He's seen and been in that situation before. And TYLOO are looking like they don't want to go down without a fight this time. That save, really keeping them in it.
100%. They would have had terrible money. Just need to make sure they lock this one down. Because Inferno is one of those maps where you get a couple cheeky little entries and get yourself into a post plant. Still losable.
I think that was a huge missed opportunity from Starry not to take that fight, but he didn't know that there wasn't anyone at the Arch. He's waiting for that Arch smoke to bloom first. They're going to walk straight back into the AWP here. ZDR's been pretty crispy with it, but look at that timing.
38 seconds.
Yeah, with the molly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got full util. Jamyoung's got a flash molly as well. 30 seconds. Like, you're not getting in here.
Just drop 2 mollies back to back and you've won the round. They might not even need to. LVG are maybe timing themselves out here. Now you can... They're not even going to drop the mollies. They just want the kills. They're going to have time? I just don't think they're going to have time. Molly goes to barbecue. There's smoke there to plant, but it gets naded. I love that HE. That was so good from TYLOO.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably about 60 different ways they could have beat that strat. Coming
And
down
done it better.
3v5.
Yeah. Okay.
We're watching this one again. After all that. You brought that back up, huh, production? Trying to tilt TYLOO right on that point. Just so we don't go to 3 and you get to go home early. That is very under the table kind of dealings, honestly. And I won't stand for it. Disgusting behavior.
That's hilarious.
Last round of regulation. 3 attacks used by Lynn Vision. Good buys for both teams. Orps out, full util. It's everything you'd want to fight for a map with. And honestly, the fight on Banana has kind of been round defining pretty much every time. So let's keep an eye on that again. Fast smoke to the bottom of Banana from Mercury. TYLOO 3 strong over here. Relying on the AWP on that info line is the wave of util. Flush out Amelia. He is almost dead. Just off the molly. And TYLOO has successfully pushed Lynn Vision out of Banana. So CDR going to drop a extra bit of util off. And TYLOO feeling quite comfortable with their map control so far. Look at this util on B, Mac. They've got a bottom Nana smoke. Lynn Vision has to clear all of B. And if they do go B, Jamyoung's got molly, smoke, flash, and you've still got a smoke on Mosey.
Mate, that's cracker.
They're going to end A, though. And Lynn Vision just keeping B honest. Making some noise up here. Clearing it all out. Trying to keep the rotations and the util honest. Over on the A side of the map, still a fair bit of util, but not any delaying util. And here's the carpet spot.
4v3 here. And it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade so far. Well played from TYLOO, but they need to lock it in. And there's going to be 10 seconds to plant. Again, LVG with that bomb in the open. They're going to make things difficult for themselves. ZDR just needs to live here, but dancing around the pillar, he won't survive. And it swings back in LVG's favor. 4 seconds to get this one planted, and no one here to stop it for TYLOO. 2 flashes from Mosaic. 1 smoke for Jamyoung. Kits on both. And a world where they can take this to OT.
Yeah, retake coming in. Flash prepped for Jamyoung. Might even double flash over the top of Dig just to try to get him into the site and break this crossfire here.
Here it coming. Let's smell it. Well played to dodge it. Zach are going to be able to find his, but Mosaic almost does it all. The bomb's not going to be planted for Pit, but the swing in from Starry comes in just in time. And we see LVG taking Inferno before overtime, 13-11, but it took them the whole bloody set of regulation.
It did. And let's be real, that was kind of looking good for TYLOO. Like, Cammy went 1 for 1, and then ZDR gets another pick. And all that needed to happen was for that site hold. We're just going to watch this one again. And maybe they deserved. And at the end of the day, you know, Lynn Vision's more than good enough a team to punish the opportunities that you present to them and take full advantage. So, and then we move over to Anubis. It's an interesting one. You know, it's kind of been a stronghold and a comfort map for the Lynn Vision core for the longest time, even when they go international. But the fact of the matter is, they're on a bit of a losing streak on this map at the moment. They've lost, how many? 4 in a row, I think. And let's be real, some of those are to G2 Aurora, but 2 of those are to their Chinese domestic rivals. They've lost to both TYLOO and Rare Atom in the last couple of months on this map. So that's not ideal for Lynn Vision on a map that's, you know, meant to be your comfort pick, meant to be a great one for you that you pick into a lot of series. And TYLOO, on the other hand, they're on a winning streak, but, you know, 2 of those games are against East Russian teams here in ECL, and one of them is obviously the last head-to-head versus Lynn Vision, where I don't know if you remember that game, Mac, that we casted. It felt like Lynn Vision was asleep for a whole half and could have probably ground that game back if they wanted to.
Well, I am keen to see if LVG can close it out in 2 or if TYLOO are going to be awoken again, because it feels like a lot more members on their team are playing better today than that other series, but you can say the same for LVG.
Well, one map away from qualifying for Pro League on your comfort pick against a team playing with their coach. If you gave Lynn Vision those odds, they would say that they should qualify every day of the week. They're used to having to fight in these Asia qualifiers against Mongols, you know, full-strength TYLOO, some of the best teams in Asia. Flash goes across. And TYLOO making their way straight through the middle of the map. This has been heard by the Evox players, and they're going to drop straight onto the Westwell and cops the face full of that P250. And Starry also going down. The B-side's just been wiped right from the get-go. And TYLOO stream in and set themselves up a nice comfy afterplant.
This one feels like it's done already.
Zaka there.
Yeah, can save himself 5 seconds by stepping in that area, flying around the corner, hoping he can find something, and he'll find Kami knocking on his door. Dink's going both ways, but Kami is just better this round. 1-0, TYLOO taking a pistol and getting themselves in an early lead, and also in great position on the T side here for Anubis.
For sure. Off to a good start again. Take a look at that Anubis map from last time, and it was the first half TYLOO absolutely run away with. They took the pistol on the T side of Anubis, and they 10-2'd the first half. Very few rounds for Lynn Vision, which on a map that you're very comfortable on, you played a million times, you always pick it. So you start CT side, that's kind of unacceptable. And we're heading in that same direction early on here, but hopefully it doesn't continue that way. Mosey taking a heads-up duel versus Starry early on here. That's the Molotov that he's able to kind of creep through. Try to push Starry off for the meantime. And then Vision were looking at the crunch mid there, Mac, but there's no one there for TYLOO. So some good calling, good mid-rounding again for TYLOO so far on Anubis.
Slowing down here at mid. Mosaic gets dinked, and the CTs will swarm on that, but a solid crossfire completely wrecks him. Jam Young going to be coming in on the flank to finish off Starry, and it's 5 alive in the second round at the end of it for TYLOO.
Time for the first buy for Lynn Vision. And again, going back to the Anubis game that TYLOO won, they won the bonus, round 3. And that's one of those rounds where if you're able to win it on T side in particular, you start to run away with the game pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if that happens again. Starry's just gone straight ahead and bought an XM first gun round. Taking that into E-box. TYLOO not in a rush to be going anywhere too fast here. It's just a slow default start to the round for them. Ooh, a main take util is off from Cammy. It's actually not going to deny the info line to Lynn Vision there. There's the util set to take some space in middle, and Mosey's going to start to head in that direction.
Yeah, forcing that XM back. Gives Mercury some space, but I would not be surprised if Starry gets very frisky with this croc in his hand.
TYLOO
Kills in the round just yet.
still spread out around the map. Haven't really decided where they want to be going just yet. Seems like they want to apply util pressure to B, make it look like they're executing, and they have pulled an extra rotate. A push is coming out here for Lynn Vision. This A fight is going to define the round here.
I like this, though. They're reading it. They realize that there's not going to be the full push in because all CTs are playing in front of those B smokes. So the A site members will still hold A main control. Eyes on camera, expecting Mosaic to start to make his way this way. Flash blinds the Fountain member, but flying, able to at least get that one. Zaka needs a helping hand in the moment, and he's not going to be able to find it. Mosaic takes him out, and the A site is there for the planting. But that time taken away, and Mosaic really needs to stand here and help Kami get this one down.
Good molly. Keep Starry back for now there, Mac.
Western coming in at 7. Amelia, the info, but the T's are playing shoulder to shoulder. Amelia able to trade for the first one. And Starry quite low wants Amelia to trade him out here, but the info's there for Kami on both these positions. Starry checks him, decks him, and puts the first round on the board for LVG. TYLOO, big damage though, considering what they brought into this round.
Sure. With the bomb plan as well. Gonna have a really nice looking buy heading into the next. Couple drops through though from Lynn Vision, and they'll be fine too. This will be a swing round, as we often see in round number 4. Let's see what TYLOO was trying to go for, but exactly like you said, I think a couple of things. The failed util set towards A main gave Lynn Vision more info towards A than they should have had, and exactly like you said, the CT setup in front of the B smokes, which were designed to make it look like they're executing B and cut the info lines off from the CTs, were completely ineffective, and they just allowed them to kind of sit on their rotates. Mosey almost makes a round of that with the lurk timing through the middle of the map, but not quite enough. Good time for attack. Honestly, TYLOO, this is the swing round, the early reset round that could put the CT economy in the same hole that allowed TYLOO to get a 10-2 half last time. And even after that 10-2, they still only kind of scraped this Anubis win over the line. Their CT side was not great. They went 3-7, which was just enough to win the map.
No change in pace from TYLOO. They're going to run the old default paces. Damn Young, spot B main aggression. Mid pressure from some individuals. Stairs and rugs. Mercury hoping that he can get free damage through that E-box smoke onto Starry, but Starry knows better than standing behind that one.
Yeah, man, it's interesting to see such slow defaulting out of TYLOO, because we know they have a lot of set exes on this map. We've seen them throughout the ECL games so far. Really aggro on the timing. I think there was a flash to set him up. Courtesy of Zaka, thrown from the backside and mid, supporting Molotov. Flushes Mosaic forward. That's a beautiful shutdown, especially after Amelia had a tough time with Banana last game. That's a massive impact round in the swing.
And everything's slowing down for LVG. Happy just to play the numbers game. So I thought Starry seems to be expecting someone to come through this E-box smoke. Ollie, that he's playing in front of, allows him to... He's in behind Mercury. I love this from Starry. Huge risk, but it's given him a huge reward. A 3-man advantage, the nade, slowing down Kami for just a moment. And there's a flash and a HE to try and lock this one in. Double right side setup from LVG. Westmelon, there's that contact. The rifle should be able to lock it in. Amelia chiming through the smoke on a Jam Young. And we got a tied game 2 apiece.
Yeah, but definitely Lynn Vision coming out ahead this time. It's a completely different game for TYLOO this time around. They picked up the Anubis win, like I said, predicated off such a strong B side the last time these two teams played. That's not going to be an option this time. This is Lynn Vision convincingly winning that swing gun round in round number 4, breaking the money of TYLOO, forcing them onto a low buy on the T side gun round in round number 6, where the CTs will have great money. So this T side's going to be a slog, and Lynn Vision's going to get at least 4, 5, 6 rounds, which is going to force TYLOO to have a much better CT side than they had last time around if they're going to try to cause this upset again.
Showing some leg. Molly. We got one little tick on the Kami there. That nade as well. Will come off the bridge. So it doesn't get the damage you might have thought it could have. It's still close and won't be full cleared.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes things get done.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
They could win this round. Starry is on 2 HP. Bombs in canals. That's the only thing that is keeping my faith in LVG right now. And we're going to see an awkward moment here. Flying, Catch and Jam Young going for the slow peek on bridge. ZDR, no primary weapon, but there is going to be a way. And that'll be me calling it a day. At least for LVG this round. 3-2. Oh, body spam, huh? Message sent there.
Yeah, big beef going on in the server right now. I mean, to be honest, this is the Chinese rivalry. I'm forecasting the close qual for what was the Chinese tournament? Beijing? Was it Beijing? The last one? Chengdu, of course. Yeah, and then that was the one where G got on the table. And now he's on the bench. So things change real quick. TYLOO go for the A execute now behind the progression.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
They've thrown a few times. Conditioning Lynn vision, but there's already 3 strong on the site here, Mac.
Flash into main, and that smoke fading. The timing was perfect there out of TYLOO. Loving that. LVG going to be all hitting the ground except for Amelia, who I think has been seen here at Heaven. And he's going to get sent away. Mate, just call that save. Don't bother.
That's crazy. I felt like that A main take from Lynn Vision was perfect, no? The smoke on the choke point, they molly right on TYLOO's feet, and then pop flash into the choke point, and TYLOO double entries in. Like, it must have just been like half a second late on every piece of util.
I guess so. I think the thing was they probably didn't expect them to be up in their grills as that smoke was fading. But that was it, right? Like the flash and all that A-site util that was flooding through over the top was perfectly timed to be when that smoke was fading on the A-main choke.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the kind of thing where you have these two teams domestically that play each other all the time.
Yeah.
Lynn Vision has seen that A-main smoke thrown 15 times, you know? And 13 of those 15 times, the A execute is not a thing. You know, it's just a slow default, and it's conditioning from TYLOO. They've run slow defaults the majority of these gun rounds for a lot of the gun rounds on the T side the last 2 times these teams played. So just a heads up play to run an exit behind that progression smoke. Explode out of it and catch Lynn Vision off guard. Perfect round to do it. Lynn Vision, though, they have saved plenty of money for a buy here. Westmelon loves to get frisky over here on B main. He spotted a couple of the boys out. That's great info. TYLOO, once again, looking to explode just off a simple piece of util. Pop flash straight over the top into the B side. And an easy entry into E-box. Wow.
Starry's attention drawn away, and it's more than enough for Mercury to pop through. Just like that, looking like TYLOO are going to be back in the lead because you would expect LVG to save. They're not rotating. That seems to be what we're seeing.
Yeah, and they got money to
full utility.
They got money to buy again. Sorry, and Westmelon, they're rich. They got the blue properties on Monopoly, you know?
Like the dark blue?
Yeah.
Bro.
Not good?
No, that's nuts.
Oh, that's nuts?
That's like born wealthy to afford that shit.
Yeah. I reckon those are overrated though, eh? Like the red ones and the yellow ones are the real, like, those are the percentage plays.
Yeah, I do like the yellow ones. I don't mind the green ones either.
Oh, greens are good. Yeah, those are more, you know, exy. The red and greens are a bit more exy.
Yeah, and the purple and orange. Sometimes I'll just buy that whole street, like that whole side of the board, because upgrading properties on it is really cheap, and people always, I think you get sent there a lot from cards, like more often than not.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people are confused, like why we're talking about Monopoly, why we're Monopoly enthusiasts. Well, that's what people literally do in Australia to be rich. Just buy properties, and then you buy properties, and then you buy properties.
Yeah, why didn't I just put in real life instead of playing Monopoly? Like, I should have known to stop wasting my time playing video games and get a real job, huh?
Yeah. Anyway.
But would I have had more fun? Certainly not.
That's true. TYLOO are having a lot of fun right now. These exes are just hitting every time, bro.
Yeah.
Every time. This time they're going mid to A. Just a different look. You know? There's the exe. This is just designed to pull rotates, guys. This is util pressure into the A site to make Lynn Vision a little bit scared. Maybe run away, and then they start to... Yeah, they kind of start to run in. Oh, no, I'm coming at you. Look at these guys. Look at the crunch. Easy double kill for Jamyoung. Oh, the calling on TYLOO right now is just beautiful.
How has that been allowed? I saw Starry. He decided to go all the way around through CT to heaven. And because of that, there was a timing and a huge hole where Jamyoung was just able to walk through camera.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, though, Jamyoung hitting the ground, and in the 2v4, Starry feeling like he just had enough, wanted to have a sniff for the round. Unfortunately, couldn't stop any more camera pressure coming through, and now it's just going to be the save again. But TYLOO have had barely any damage to their economy for the last couple of rounds, so they're probably going to hunt here. And with Starry in this spot, he'll be found.
Yeah. But will he find them?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The timing. He's jumping up. He's looked down. He's seen it. He's looking for more.
Yep.
No. Maybe he didn't see ZDR?
I
thought he did. On the map, he was certainly looking like he knew exactly where ZDR was, but alas, we didn't get to see it. West Malone. M4 carried across to the next, and TYLOO on the T side are starting to show us their A game.
I mean, it's just... They're just running the exes on them on different timings, and the calling is impeccable. And they are once again doming them on the T side.
Yeah.
Attack timeout for Lynn Vision. And this is the crazy thing, man. If TYLOO wins this map, the truth is, the God's honest truth, I could not lie to you, is that TYLOO should have called for Pro League.
On jar?
What's that?
On jar?
On jar. On Tupac Shakur. Whatever else the kids say, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if TYLOO can pull off the reverse sweep again. So far, so good. Potential for a 9-3 half, and LBG in this round are not going to buy around that one rifle saved. But we'll see if Westmelon can be put in a position to try and get a pick. Maybe get a rifle for someone else to play with. Looks like that's going to be over towards the B site, but Amelia not quite ready for the dry push from Mosaic. Flash is coming through a little late, but Mosaic wins it anyway.
Big push spotted by Jamyoung. He doesn't want none of that smoke. That's an easy kill for flying. Oh,
hello.
He's dancing.
Rock in a hard place though, and that M4 going to be hard to retrieve, but the Deagle gets the job done. Starry out in the open and wants to try to polish off Kami, who's jiggling. Will he re-peek? Starry just doesn't want to swap to the M4 yet, just in case. And there's that swing. Oh, CT's all here, but Jamyoung is doing old school Jamyoung things. Taichi doesn't quite finish him, but they'll find him eventually. Jamyoung almost single-handedly saving that round, but also shout out to Kami for surviving at Fountain. He just didn't have a peek.
So much jiggle. Good on him. That was crispy from Jamyoung though. That second shot especially. Counter strafe. No panic at all. It's very clean. 6-3 for TYLOO. I don't know what that is, guys. I couldn't tell you. Now we got HUDs on HUDs on HUDs. There's the A main aggression. Good opener for flying. Shut TYLOO out of that portion of the map, which has been a bit of a pain for them, I gotta be honest. That aggression from Westmiller, though, a bit unhinged. She goes ding with an AK. At least, I was gonna say, he should have been polished off. But Jamyoung's too good, mate.
Yeah. A little too good for sure. Smoke on the left side. TYLOO waltzing this bomb across Mosaic in the meanwhile. Going to be able to pick up that one. Jamyoung falling. So Bogdan's law not too good for Mr. Young. But we'll see if the 2v3 is going to be attempted. I'm going to say no, because Amelia is just running the other way, and they want to keep the AWP alive for the next.
Sure do.
Yeah, Mitch, I got something to show you.
Oh, what is it?
Look,
Can we
quickly.
go? Can I see a camera?
There's going to be no kills. There's going to be no kills here. TYLOO win the round. Trust. They're going the other way. They're going to save me, man. It's all good.
Round's over. What do you have to show me, Mac?
I'm going to show you
love
something
to
that's
see.
going to blow your mind.
Terrorists win.
Have you seen me with without glasses on before?
Oh my god. Wait. Jesus. Those are tight on your nose, bro. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Does it hurt? Those are beautiful. You look, I'm loving that look from you, Mac.
It's really hard. I'm getting cramps in my face muscles.
In your face muscles.
In my cheeks.
Hold it. That's where the hypertrophy. Wait, a few more reps. Come on, mate. Yes, all right. Now you got a real strong neck.
I can't see anything. Does it look good?
It looks great. What looks even better is
Do I need to keep holding it?
2 openers in that round. No, it's okay, Matt. We're done. We're done here.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
So 1 kill for Zaka. Mac, you literally made us miss those first few kills of the round. What the hell you were doing there?
Was it not funny though? Was it not worth it?
I don't know. I'll let chat decide. CDR trying to pick up the pieces here. Waiting for someone to make a mistake. Sorry. He kind of knows where both of these blokes are on E-box side A. Now they've 2 for sure. Oh,
Okay, ZDR. He's warming up. He's on for the ace this round.
Oh, imagine.
Hello. NT's in the chat.
Whoa.
Almost getting that one going.
Looks like a Windows Movie Maker like transition.
Sometimes CS2 just be like that, man.
All right, last round of the half here. Envision's done a good job to scrape a 4th in there. If they could get 5, that would be honestly pretty respectable. Because their T-sub was pretty good against TYLOO last time. Oh, boost up over the progression smoke. They just wanted to check. They just wanted to check it for a second. They're pretty confident that TYLOO's not taking A main. TYLOO, once again, they're gearing up for the same A split that worked before.
Molly in A main, just to keep the pressure there. And LVG are just going to be able to lock that one in. ZDR, missed opportunity, but I think that's been seen as well. Amelia thinking, oh yeah, there's one. As he crosses towards the back of sight. Double heaven set up for Line, looking to hold on to main. And oh, shoulder on that pillar. Kami just walking up against the wall. Lost himself his life and maybe even the round. ZDR's got a lot to do here and he's not going to be allowed to do it. 7-5, a 2-round lead for TYLOO at the half. Let's get it, Mitch. It's been a stellar half out of TYLOO for that first one. LVG getting there eventually and keeping it as close as they possibly can. But if TYLOO can get this pistol, then I might be a little bit worried. We could be going to 3.
Yeah, we'll see. I had a pretty woeful CT side last time. Going to need to do a lot better. Starry has made it across the bridge into the cheeky little off angle. Lynn Vision in the meanwhile have taken A, and they've got Westmiller keeping an eye on B. TYLOO heavily centralized here. Mosey ready with the flash to retake that bridge control any moment here.
Ooh. Pistols, along with the flash, are going to make it easy onto Starry. At range, Westmelon not going to quite be able to get that opening just yet. Playing a dangerous game on the cross as the bomb is making its way through E-Box. Jam Young here and everything. He'll make his way out toward the backplat. And they're going to try to hold this one together, but there's way too many T's swarming up upon him, and it's a jumping shot from Flying to turn it into a 2-man advantage. Plenty of space and time to get this one planted, and we'll see if TYLOO can even make anything happen here.
Retake being attempted at least, or at least some exits. But nothing being given by Lynn Vision. They're just sitting all the way back off this E-Box B main crossfire.
Nice try. Almost got one there. Amelia, happy to find a double in the post plant, and LVG need to just make it an easy, clean anti-eco to lock in a tied game.
Yeah.
Should be pretty easy for them.
Yeah, I think so, and they're off to a good start on this T side. I think this is kind of like, should be the victory march for the Pro League spot at this point. They were expected to win the league and take the first spot. As far as I'm concerned, they should at least get the second spot here if they continue along this trajectory. And we'll see what they can do against Atox tomorrow, but they're still looking shaky. Even if they were to 2-0 here, it would have been a pretty hard-fought 2-0.
Well, the MAC-10s should have a field day this round. Flying, getting so much space on B, and they're going to clear that one out in just a moment. Flash from Westmelon should allow the pop straight in at the mid-round. Molly on the back of sight. And not too much to worry about. Bomb going to get planted. And Starry might be a bit of a money man here at mid. He's been seen swinging around in spots numbers. Doing bloody numbers, but he goes for the secondary rather than emptying the clip. Interesting how that one's played out, but the MAC-10 shouldn't do too much damage in the hands of TYLOO.
Yeah, you'd think not. Flying still on the hunt. Ooh. Good reaction. Could have gone down to the MAC-10 there, but able to react in time. And gets himself 3, so that's going to be a good anti-eco farm.
Terrorists win.
See what TYLOO have for us in the first gun round CT side though. Pretty limited on the util, as you often see in the first gun round for the CTs. No kits as well. It's going to make them struggle in the afterplant. They've had to upgrade a lot of head armors. The Galils and the MAC-10 surviving is a concern. TYLOO right now. Progression smoke into A main. Cammy wants to fight in front of it. CDR ready with the flash there. Smoke goes up in front. They try to brawl through it. And Cammy gets a lot of value. CDR pushing through the smoke to back him. That is exactly how you want your first gun round to go if you're TYLOO.
Oh! Flying though. 1v5 angle. Gets a free upgrade, free kill. No bomber. No chancer. There's Jam Young. He's just permanently like jiggle spamming his bloody strafe keys there.
30 bullets. Peek me, bro.
True.
TYLOO is concerned, in a round they bring very little util into, if they can get aim duels like that, they are going to be very happy with it. Attack timeout for Lynn Vision. AK can be dropped over by flying into Starry, which will give them a buy here, but if they want full util, they have to drop down to Galil's. A couple of quiet members here on Lynn Vision. Zachar and Westmelon not having very much impact at all. And again, Mercury really not having a great game for TYLOO. 2 maps in a row. One of the sharpest riflers in China. Had an unbelievable run on TYLOO when he originally came into this roster, but his form lately has been very up and down. Much more inconsistent than he has been previously. He needs to stop. Like, this series is winnable. TYLOO need him. He could be going to Pro League again here. Bridge contact. Across from Lynn Vision. Mosey decked by Zachar, who finds the favorable timing through the smoke. That's caused a panic rotate here for TYLOO to try to help out Cami solo on A.
Oh, spam through. Let's see what Zachar can do. Big, deep smoke to buy so much space on 8. TYLOO. There is a HG on Kami, but he's in a main. And things are going to get really awkward if Kami wins this engagement. Jam Young spotted over towards the canals. And Starry is going to be able to lock at least one more in. But in the meanwhile, Amelia falls to Kami. So yeah, main control is there, but the CT's just opting to save with the direction they're going. So LVG will tie it up again. 8-8.
Three guns saved over. More than enough for TYLOO to buy up into the next. It's a pretty tight game of Anubis.
Terrorists win.
Pro League spot on the line. No one wants to get too silly throwing extra rifles away. Lynn Vision need to maximize their money here on this T side. TYLOO want to make sure they've got the best buy possible heading into the next. AWP comes out this round for ZDR. Great timing found onto Mosey.
Yeah.
Basically won on the round on the spot. Much slower round this time, Lynn Vision. Starry applying util pressure to mid. A main control, very deep setup. CDR taking first contact and Cami anti-flash in the corner here. There's the flash. He hits the shot nonetheless. Unlucky for Amelia to get caught by that. Probably would have gone down to Cami anyway, though.
Flying won't be able to get away from the tick of the molly. That nade dodged pretty well. The rose on back just in case. The CTs were getting a little too big for their boots. Smoke towards the B main choke hasn't hit the mark. So there will be a gap to play through. Mercury going to be spotting one more over towards D-box there.
Another one.
And yeah, another smoke still allowing this gap for Westmelon. If this allows Westmelon to find more than just that one pick, and this round goes in Lynn Vision's favor, that is so unfortunate. And you mentioned it, Starry has made a move through mid. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's trying to tell Westmelon, yo, I'm making noise, bro. Get to the back of sight. That worked out. Westmelon takes the fight. Mercury here won't be able to stop the plant just yet as the T's, they line up. They swing together.
Jesus.
Mercury's going to be able to find one more as Kami comes through on E-Box. What a cluster of a round. LVG could have done that one a bit more eloquently.
What is going on, mate? They lost the round with a perfect flank to TYLOO whiffing 2 B main smokes in a row. That's crazy. This was the setup that won the round off the bat, though. Really good stuff. And Mercury just heads up play. I was saying he needed to step up. That was actually a very important 2K. Or even a 3K, I think, from him. Doubled his kills in an important round like that. That's going to put Lynn Vision's economy on the ropes here. Aggression straight through the middle of the map. They're not respecting that E-Box smoke. That's going to create a situation where with E-Box cleared, they can just focus on this B, execute through main.
Well, a quick one is a good one.
Vision, bro. They're starting to get slapped.
Just weird. What's going on here? Mosaic still worried about mid, and he's found the bomb. He's found some extra 5.5 seconds with that incendiary thrown at mid.
Brings it up. Money's broken. $1,900 dollars in the bank account for Lynn Vision. From two of these boys with 2.4 loss. That is not great for the next round to buy. TYLOO's up to 10. An easy anti-eco to get to 11, and then an easier gun round for Matt Point. And I said it already, bro. But TYLOO very well could have won that Inferno game. And 2-0'd Lynn Vision playing with their coach for a Pro League spot here. Lynn Vision gonna have a chat about what the heck is going on right now.
Well, a very slow one.
I'm not even gonna lie, Mac. Like, Cammy is playing better than Advent.
I agree. I'm 100% on that bandwagon, man. Like when he started playing the other day, like a couple of weeks ago, I thought they looked better than when they did like what they did with Advent.
He was there the whole time. He was there for the whole time in the coach slot.
Yep. Advent just knows people, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. They are about to get to know LVG a little better.
All right, don't panic. It's okay. 30 seconds. Jam Young's got this one checked.
Yeah, locked in for sure. That bomb's not going to be going to 60 to heaven. He didn't spot the bomb cross. Yeah, so
one slip the net.
How's this angle? It's pretty good. The angle's good. The shot's there. Has a molly for camera.
Seconds.
Has time to plant. There is space. ZDR only has an AWP. He's not going to be running into this one. And Zaka allowed with that molly to push back up to heaven. The CTs. Fully split. Jam Young. How's the time? Yep. It's going to actually be way too good for Jam Young. But he's stepped. He has stepped.
Oh.
To just bait him away. I love that attempt at the shot.
Oh, no.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Zaka. Hey, Zaka. Don't do him like this, my bro.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Whoa. It was happening.
Hey, it would have been calmer. Wait, no, it wouldn't have. That would have been Lynn Vision echoing them for the second time to maybe win the game. Bomb plant is huge, actually, though, for Lynn Vision. Like I was saying, they would have had very limited money. Like 1,900 plus 2.4, like 4.3, 4.5 on most of these players. But with the bomb plant, they can actually get AKs at full util.
Yeah. Makes
a pretty big difference, especially on a map like Anubis, where you want to run your T-side protocols properly. Zaka's even got the all pad off the back of that, so that's a huge success for Lynn Vision. Gets them a much better gun round 20 here.
Oh, full 5v5, 30 seconds in. It's gone better than a couple of those rounds for LVG.
Hopes on the line here.
Well, there's those crackers. 1 for 1 over towards the B site, flying the whole way in. Molly extinguished by that smoke straight away. And things are a little awkward now. TYLOO just standing back. Letting LVG maybe outplayed themselves. Amelia also able to find one more before going for the full drop in, rotate across. And ZDR on the back of sights, just looking to wrap in and take this fight. Starry, as he posted, Zaka will get time here. Surely in behind enemy lines. That's going to be 2 quick ones for the CTs. And just like that, the numbers favoring TYLOO. Molly the ready, but things a little awkward and flying left last alive. Had to check it. TYLOO should never have won that round, but they have done it.
He dived backside, looking for that kill, and that's where everything came apart. They just played like the default angles there in the 4-on-3. They would have won that every day of the week, no?
Yeah. It's like double up E-box. Yeah, double B main. So it's right here.
This site guy, Zaka was in a cooked position, but he should have just held like one line, you know, and just been like the disrupting player on the site and let the rest of them play from the positions they were in. I feel like because he's diving back site, Lynn Vision feels like they need to save him a little bit. Like you feel the need to trade your teammate in that position and like swing out together, and you're just swinging into CTs that are holding angles for you before they've even tapped the bomb. Like honestly, the team that I coach in a different game does this kind of thing all the time. And I say it every time. It's like, guys, they haven't even pressed E on the bomb yet. They have to press E on the bomb to win the round, you know? And we're peeking.
They don't do that, and everyone's dead. Criminal.
Last chance here for Lynn Vision before we head to HN. This is the lackluster pie I was talking about, though. No util on Starry and flying at a minute 35. Remember, Starry, the way he works mid with that util set, it's just not something he could do this round. And if Zaka throws that util for him, they will have very little to be able to complete the mid to late round. So they just have no options. Like, Anubis is a map of protocols where you need these util sets to be able to just trade down util with the CTs and create pressure on the map. They just don't, they're not able to do that. They're getting bullied by the util advantage of TYLOO right now, and there's nothing that they can do about it. They just lost like 2 or 3 more grenades. Like, Lynn Vision have actually done like almost nothing this round so far, other than like stare at the wall and wait for the city util to be gone. There's none left for TYLOO, so this is where they do have a window, but they're running into a 3-man setup here on this A site.
Yeah.
28 seconds.
The util might be enough to force them into awkward angles. ZDR going to be the first to have to shift back towards default, which is looking like where the other Molly is, and it's pushed ZDR into the open. Army has to go huge here. High-low with Mosaic going to get torn through by Starry. And the round is still certainly alive for LVG. Starry gets that one planted. Good cover as well from Zaka, but not for long. The Starry's left all alone here on the back of site. 3 HP to play this one. Blinds himself. Not the way he went to go, but TYLOO looking like they'll make it happen here and now. And the Starry gets more done.
He's got a
Jiggling, even opting for the secondary. A 2-tap on the Mercury will do it, but he can't. And it's 13-8. TYLOO, again, going to be taking LVG down on their map pick of Anubis. And we've traded map picks again. We're going to 3. There's still a reality where TYLOO can win this series and LVG don't keep it clean like we thought they might have.
And I said it already, bro. Like, they should have already won this series. We go back to that bloody eco on Inferno. And even that last round, when they had the advantage, like TYLOO could have already...
So they're going to be able to start on whatever side their hearts desire. And we'll see exactly what that's going to be very shortly.
Yeah. Last time around, they started CT side. And it was like a 7-5 half for them. So they won the half on the CT side, and then they kind of 6 in a row to win the game. Once again, they'll start CT side. So we're going to get a similar kind of baseline. Here we go, guys. One map. BO1 on Ancient to decide who will qualify for Pro League. Lynn Vision should be the heavily favored team on paper, but there's some weird stuff going on at the moment. TYLOO preparing this A execute. Lynn Vision will have to flood and defend from Donut if they're going to do anything about it. And Starry, the man who's just dominated TYLOO last time, will take first contact.
See if it works out for him. Well, it's not him. It's Westmelon to snatch it away from Temple instead. Amelia going to die over towards that donut side, and there is going to be a lot of space to plant. They've just gone out in the open CDR. It's a risky one, but it gets it down and done quick, smart. 4v4 in this post plant, and they're just going to be waiting for Zaka to go for the big flank it. Hey, main. Julie's in hand. And Starry's going to be seen with that flash forward. Mosaic dodged it. Second wave of the util is not going to be good enough, and it's Kami able to dominate that temple control. Zaka spotted and dealt with over towards the flank, and now it's Westmelon in a one-on-one. Who needs to get some more space here, and does he have the time? I think he's just got it.
That was very close. That was very close. Right down to the wire, but you're right. He's got it. Cammy, that could have been a massive round. He's again got a 2K. Like, this guy's playing out of his mind from the coach slot, standing in for the team. That would have been a huge pistol to win and a huge clutch for TYLOO. But Westmelon, he went 5 and 15 last match.
You never saw Advent hitting those, Mitch. Let's talk about that.
I want to talk about Westmelon getting 3 in the pistol.
Yeah.
After going 5 and 15 on Anubis. He's gone to the bathroom and he's had a little moment. You know, he's looked at himself in the mirror. He said, "What am I doing?"
No, he actually did his Jamie.
Okay, that's what he was doing.
Yeah. While looking in the mirror, some people do that.
Can you explain what that means?
You don't know what Jamie is?
Yeah, explain the action. To the stream.
No, Jamie explained it.
Okay.
If you guys want to go and know what Jamie is, there's an interview somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that James does. He does saving. And that's what Westmelon did for Lynn Vision in that pistol. TYLOO's going to force. Got a whole bunch of kills and a bomb plant. They're going to give this one a good crack. Cammy's dropped over a Galil to one of the boys. Homie of the Year award, undoubtedly. Oh, that nade from Starry. Dear God, $300 has never been so juicy.
Well, Jam Young is going to crack open the A-site defenses here. Zaka gets
How
done.
does he run up Donut that far ahead of the rest of the team they're facing was terrible.
I don't know what's going down here, but it's working out for TYLOO. Flash across the top as LVG are just trying to force their way back in. Starry having a little look on 10 HP, making sure the space is a little bit better to try and go for the trade here. That Molly is going to tick onto Mercury, and even though they knew exactly where he was, he's going to be able to find both pushing out of Temple from that position near Brokey. And my lord, TYLOO, they have just come back with a vengeance to get a first round on the board. Flying, can he chunk away at him? He's not going to be allowed to. All those T's wrap back through A main, taking the path that's already cleared out. Can Flying find him at the bottom of mid? Maybe.
Here's the
Hey.
tippy toes tapping, but he's not going to get a pick or a chance to peek anybody. That was crazy from Jam Young. That dude was so far ahead of the rest of the boys. I hope we get a replay just so we can look at the radar. I don't know if we will, but the force buy will almost certainly come in for Lynn Vision. Big pistol to win, and then immediately forced by one by TYLOO. Jam Young, an absolute psycho, sprinting up Donut and double entering the A site. Money's insane for TYLOO now. They picked up a handful of rifles off the back of that one. 2 M4s recovered. 5 rifles brought into this anti-force. Be main aggression of Zaka's flash here. Oh, that was straight through the flashback. That was filthy. React Molotov going to push him back as well. Great reaction for TYLOO. Good man advantage. Flashback onto the line towards B main. And they're chilling.
Everything's slowing down at the mid-round, though, after a bit of lane action. But all 9 remaining members are here on the B side of the map. And TYLOO, they are definitely the team that still loves running into stacks no matter what. And this time, Amelia was going to give him a crack and try to do some damage. And if anyone on this team that has a deagle in hand can make it work, it's probably Starry, but he is going the other way, thinking, hey, we forced into this. We kind of have absolutely nada in the next round. And if I've got a deagle, maybe I can get some damage done.
Yeah. This round or next round. I'll tell you what, it'll definitely help if he gets fed an AK here. By someone jumping out middle. That's the idea. Mosey's pretty untradeable in that position. Easy kill for Starry on the off angle. Well read. AK picked up now. Oh, never mind. Where is it? He didn't get it. Okay. He's at least brought ZDR with him, so took 2 guns away from TYLOO. That's better than nothing. But at the end of the day, TYLOO, the anti-force, is us. Now they have a chance to anti-eco when they already had pretty good money. You can see it in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. 4K, 2K, 2K, 1.4. Like, TYLOO had a massive economy swing from winning that second round force and picking up a handful of rifles. So now they go into the anti-eco. Their two-side economy here, if they don't drop very many guns, it's going to be insane.
What? I find that interesting that Westmelon ran the whole way to site with his USP out.
Okay.
That's like the guy that's driving 5 kilometers under the speed limit and just doesn't care that you're stuck behind him.
Yeah, they are stacked on the side though, so that's good. Wish they had guns. Could have been able to do something maybe. I think TYLOO might go to Pro League.
Have you cursed them by saying that? Are you going to have to say sorry later?
I'm touching wood.
Oh, okay. That makes it okay.
And I'll leave it at that.
So you were jamming too? That's ridiculous.
With no further context added.
Mm-hmm.
Another buy round here for Lynn Vision. Orbs out for Zaka. Utils limited. No kits. Money's insane for TYLOO. Everyone with 4.5k plus means 2 good gun rounds in the back pocket following this one. So 3 gun rounds back to back for Lynn Vision to deal with. Their loss bonus still hasn't built up yet, and we're at 1 minute 40. They're pretty much almost out of util on Ancient. And Westmelon's on 5 HP.
Yeah. Nade doesn't quite hit
that
them up.
Bounced off the edge and hit Westmelon, like the little rampy part of it.
Yeah.
By accident. That would be something. TYLOO. They've got some lane control. They've cleared out A main. Haven't really made any moves in towards mid. There's a smoke into cave. Mercury's going to go ahead and clear left side cheater. Surely this is the timing for the mid take. Yep. Flash out onto the line. Probably a sort of red room from Mosey here. They'll try to flash. They got a flash Zaka off this donut line to cause a bit of a rotation. The B main push has been spotted by ZDR there. There's the flash onto the donut line. Zaka still bangs Cammy straight through that. Didn't actually hit him, apparently.
Oh, and Starry playing a dangerous game here, but so is Mosaic. And neither will clear. Okay, Starry almost gets vexated, but gets the job done on the Mosaic, who's not going to be able to activate on the flank, but with him in that position and all that info at mid, it's looking pretty good for them to try and stack this B site in time, unless Jam Young's just going to be tearing through him, going to classic Jam Young form. push through from Amelia. Dry time, a factor. They won't be able to stop that bomb from going down. And Jam Young, Mercury going to team up to try to make it happen. 2 HP. Oh, the lineup was there, but he can't get it across the line.
If Saka missed that AWP shot, that round's done.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And that's exactly why he's the Kadia player to watch.
You're damn right, Mac. That's exactly the kind of player I had in mind when I picked him.
Yeah.
Still, TYLOO kept that expensive. And like I said, especially with the bomb plant, they still have plenty of buys in the back pocket. Money is still fantastic. If they keep these rounds close, the reset potential is very much there. Different look for TYLOO this time. Early smokes invested. Mid-control domination in here for Lynn Vision. Dropping multiple mollies right off the bat. Starry wanting to jump up, looking for that opening pick onto lane side. And Mercury just dies to util.
Didn't even try to get out of that one. Amelia going to be able to reposition back to Donut here. Drops a little defensive smoke to try and play around, but the T's are just going to disrespect that. Kami looking to go straight towards the site. It's an awkward fight that they're going to have to play, but Kami wins it. Eyes on the prize. And brings it back to that 4v4. A whole minute on the clock. TYLOO don't have to force the plant, but they do have that smoke to play around. Thrown earlier. Jam Young going to be able to find one with the AK, and now the CT's running away. A little bit awkward. And thinking maybe we just need to save.
They don't have money to replace these guns.
Yeah.
1900 loss bonus. I mean, Amelia would only have 3.7 next round, but it'd be potentially a buy. And look, Mercury's firing up. Jam Young's firing up. Cabby is still fragging. I'm not going to lie, like, by the end of the series, Cammy will have diffed at least 2 or 3 players on Lynn Vision in stats.
Terrorists win.
He's a coach. He's a manager. What TYLOO do you think we're going to see at Pro League? Do you think we're going to see the same lineup with Kami?
I mean, there's rumors. And I'd say, though, if this happens, if this upset happens, the rumors probably get lent into, right?
Maybe. Like, I guess so. To be fair, though, I feel like ZDR has had so many solid rounds in this, like, run for TYLOO. You have to put a lot of stock in him.
ZDR's decent.
Was G the one at Pro League who did that thing where he jumped into the vent to try and get a knife? I think he was.
I don't remember. G was the AWPer.
Yeah, then it was him.
That's what got him kicked.
Well, yeah. It was a very important round. And they lost it.
I have no info, but I just wanted to put that out there, guys. You've been kicked
in other news, while we have a little tech pause going down, Mongols won first map against Astralis very, very easily. And now on Mirage, they are a little behind. But it would be nice to see Mongols 2-0 Astralis when Astralis are in pretty good form at the moment.
Yeah. But we've got the better match going on right now.
Yeah, we do. If we get a little TYLOO upset over LVG, then, mates, you're laughing.
So eco around the 2 saved guns here. We had a technical pause. Mid take on in here for TYLOO. Mercury running up got mid. Cammy can't be faulted, bro.
Getting entries, doing bloody work, flying, not seemingly aware of Mercury's position, and his shadow is going to be seen. So that is big. Inferno Mercury ready for the swing. And he'll ding. Jam Young, Molly towards back of sight, and as well over towards default, Zach are going to have to stand and hold, and he's going to be able to find one, not connect on the second quick scope. Astari will just be saving. TYLOO on the T side are a force to be reckoned with so far here on Ancient.
This is just crazy, bro. I saw someone in the HLTV comments being like, who's on Cammy's account? And I'm starting to get suspicious. This is way too good.
To be,
I see it.
I think I saw that, them saying it was like, why is G playing on Kami's account?
Yeah, or something like that.
But he's not AWPing.
He's
and
not.
G was never this good as a rifler, bro. He never was. You can't convince me that it's someone on Kami's account.
I don't know, bro. He's so good. He's too good.
That would be
only
foul play,
responsible
Mitchell.
that here on the ESL CS channel we spread rumors and misinformation.
I was just reading HLTV forums, and I'm telling the HLTV forum people and Twitch chatters that they're wrong. All right, we are not spreading misinformation. We are clearing up misinformation. Mitch,
Yeah.
don't say you believe the misinformation.
It's a shit stirrer, mate. Sorry.
Oi!
And Westy. Trying to do the bestie. Jamyon able to peg back that man disadvantage. And despite the lane dive and the full B main control, TYLOO in this 4-on-4 probably feeling pretty comfy to go A, I'm assuming. Looked like they were in a dead round or something for a sec. We had a couple of people acting like AIs in spawn for a few minutes, but we're good. We're still live. We're still going. Info denied in mid. Most mid cleared out. Lane cleared out. TYLOO re-clearing a lot of the map control that Lynn Vision had.
Whoa. Here it is again, another entry. And Westmelon has not been seen. He can single-handedly win the round with an A4. Kami clearing it. And I don't know about the target selection, but it's worked anyway. Westmelon going to be able to find them both. Mosaic in the meanwhile over towards that B ramp, and the rotations coming through will all get cut off. Lions here in the corner. Won't be able to stop that push onto site as Mosaic doesn't clear the corner. Bomb down. No chance at winning the round. All Flying has to do is tuck, which he does. And he'll even kill ZDR after time. So maybe that's a saving grace to try to swing the economy back their way. But TYLOO's got so much.
They're so broke, bro. One gun. Only one alive. And they won that round because TYLOO didn't clear a corner. Actually, because TYLOO didn't clear 2 corners. I take that back. Buy's good for Lynn Vision, but no money behind that. TYLOO's still with another buy in the back pocket, bro. Like, them winning that second round force buy, that economy swing has just... They've been riding that. Daddy's little college fund for bloody yonks now. They're chilling. TYLOO waiting out the initial wave of util. They've got cheater control there. Very passive holding the bottom of B ramp. ZDR's whole job this game is to stare at B ramp. And it's working bloody well, mate.
Yeah.
There's the mid take. Nice. Smoke blown open, man advantage now. They're just going to keep going. Another HE inside the smoke. TYLOO not even close to ready for that.
Nice shots. Little trade game. Westmoreland giving a lot of space, but going loud away from mid here. It's time for Jam Young to activate and find, so damn much. 2 spotted over towards B with the bomb starting to make its way with 20 seconds back to A. Amelia should be able to hear this rotate. He's going loud. Amelia has not heard the rotate. No, he has. Okay, Molly goes down. Info on all the individuals. Yes, he'll beat him to A as well. So ZDR really needs to hit some shots if he wants this one to happen. And unfortunately, it is not him hitting the shots. LVG find another round back-to-back to try and keep it close here with TYLOO.
For sure, that was a massive round. 3 alive, stabilizes the money, and puts pressure on TYLOO's economy. They've now got reset potential on TYLOO. TYLOO should have enough for one more buy. Spacing was a bit weird. Like Jam Young, he did have a decent timing there, but it kind of like hard baited Mosea there. Like 4 people shoved through red room in 1 round. TYLOO, they've done a lot of slow defaulting. Now they're going to change pace towards A. Zach is already on the line over here though. They're going to flash him off.
Missed chance, missed opportunity. Amelia looking to trade him out, but the nade will finish him for sure. Big damage from TYLOO. Again, just smashing through the A site. Amelia only able to find one more, and in the meanwhile, it is a slow rotate out of Westmoreland.
Cammy's doing God's work on the entry every bloody time. ZDR picking up the ult. Westmoreland could be a good timing coming in through Donut. He's got to kill the whole bloody team if he wants to make it to the site, though.
Lots of eyes on his position. Ooh, nice. Smoke towards a main. Unfortunately, a main, not Donut. And with that, a molly. Westmoreland could win this almost all on his own. The molly going to be able to do a lot of work here. Jumping across the line and hoping that Lion can do his work. Who's still got a molly. Who's still got to get the side. Who's still got to tap it and show ZDR that something's going down. The tap, the deep fuse. Oh, it's a leg! It's a leg! It's a leg! It's a leg!
It's a leg. It's a leg. There's nothing else to say.
Oh, why are we getting so many rounds like this tonight, Mitch?
Dude, you gotta make a highlights of this game.
Just all of the defuses. Oh,
Jesus Christ. Another tech pause.
oh, lordy.
We got a microphone issue.
Okay.
That should be your new dono sound, though. Just you screaming, "It's a leg!" Over
It's
and over
a leg.
Again. All right, mic issue sorted. Swing round here for the end of the half. Potential chance at an easier 7-5. Both teams running out of money. TYLOO 2.9 loss bonus. If they get a bomb plant, it could be an okay buy heading into the next. If they don't, it's going to be rough. Lynn Vision are going to get hard reset heading into the last round of the half if they don't win this gun round. Big opportunity for TYLOO to 7-5 here. Much easier than Lynn Vision can. Bomb plant very relevant. Util exchanged on mid. And again, very passive default for TYLOO, waiting out the initial util, of which there is not much for Lynn Vision in this round, admittedly. They just did not have the money for it. Significant util advantage for T-side. Cammy once again working A main control, trying to push anyone off that deep A main line. Zach is just playing retake with the ult. Amelia is on the donut line. You've got Westmoreland jiggling the cave line. It's a very passive setup for Lynn Vision. TYLOO finally making moves on the map now.
Late smoke into red room. And with where TYLOO are positioned, you're expecting it to be an A pump yet again. Well-timed smoke there at Donut at the 30-second mark, which will force them to either reroute or go right through it. Mosaic does have a nade to crack it.
The bomb. That's the bomb.
That is
They've
the bomb.
Okay, they're going to do their A split. This actually worked really well yesterday.
Yeah, with 10 seconds to get this plant down, though, I don't know about it. Zaka seems to be switched on as to what is going down. Him and Amelia, if they can lock this in, if they can stop this bomb from being planted, that'll be huge. But look where it's getting planted. Right on the back of sight for Donut, and it'll go down. Mosaic ready for the swing too. ZDR, close range. Oh, holds that figure so well onto flying. And Amelia, no matter what he did there in Donut, it still did not end up being enough because there was, look at all the casualties near CT Midge.
Yeah, they brought it right down to the wire, TYLOO. Jesus Christ, these guys have got ice in their veins. ZDR just crab walked him and shoved the AWP in his mouth. Like, that's crazy, bro. Amelia saving the M4 because he won't have money to replace that next round. TYLOO earned their reset in Vision. 1,400 money in the bank. All of these players, it's pistols and armor around an M4. This should be a 7-5 for TYLOO every day of the week. That was such a tight late round though for TYLOO. Credit to them, they did not panic after the bomb gets dropped there on the shot through it towards spawn.
Mercury. Ready for the 5-7 swing. We've seen this one before, and even though he's ready, he'll still go down with a close range 5-7 spam. Bomb going to be going down over towards the lane side. In the meanwhile, it's going to be another foul from Starry. Make it the double, and ZDR left all on his own to try to get a 7th in the bag against these CTs who come out swinging with the pistols, and it's enough to make it neck and neck at the half. We are back with a beautiful second half to close off this series. It will be the last half of the series as well. And it's all tied up. Let's see who can get off on the right foot, left foot, better foot. There's a better way to put it.
Yeah, Lynn Vision fighting tooth and nail to pick up that last round. Didn't have any business really winning it with the pistols like that. But nice lane crunch from them. They've kicked this one off with Westmoreland on the lurk in mid. Walking up A main. Pretty dry here. Probably just going to be the CT or donut smoke and a molly backside.
All the way through. ZDR might have been spotted there. Looks like he will be. Crosshairs placed towards that right position. And the donut crunch is knocking him. Cracking him apart. Things getting a little awkward now for TYLOO as they are in a two-man disadvantage. Some utility at least retrieved that double flash smoke to try to get back in. But it's going to be a long defuse they're going to have to go for without that kit in play. Smoke used across. Jam Young with the bangers. Send him in, boy. 1 pop, 2 pop, 3 pop. Bloody, where's the second? Not going to happen. It is just going to be the Glocks popping. Mosaic. If anyone can do it for TYLOO, it's going to be this individual, but he's not getting given anything. Everyone from LVG a little worried about what he's capable of, knowing that now they really need to lock in and try to get these final 5 rounds, 6 rounds rather, to find themselves back in Malta again at Pro League.
Yeah, Westmoreland really waking up a bit. Just huge. Fall in vision. Big T pistol won. I think that's both pistols won by them. TYLOO won a massive swing round in round 2, but no force buy this time around. And let's be real, a lot of that success in the first half was down to just how strong their economy was after that round 2 swing. Lynn Vision were really up against it, and even from a bad position where we were to string 6 together, and now they win the T pistol, I think, to the anti-eco, the momentum is starting to swing back in their favor. We still have to wait to see how that first gun round goes, but they are slowly but surely pushing the pendulum back to the expected result.
In comes the first wave of the XC, left side util. Mercury up in their grills, not going to be able to finish that one off, but it is ZDR to do so. But the rifle's just going to be tearing right through them here on the CT side. Unarmored, fragile, and inevitably all broken apart. Kami, 10-7. That's been having a stellar series, to be fair. And LVG, what? Why? Just, but why?
Why?
Man, you get more money if you plant.
I don't know. I mean,
Just plant, bro.
I didn't know if he was getting held. Okay, just wanted his homie to hold him.
But you can plant. You can plant safe.
Well, maybe he didn't feel safe.
Oh, of course. But he could have planted after time and got an extra $300. That's all I'm saying. You know. Money, man.
That's funny.
There's extra
You're not wrong.
HE. More than halfway to a molly.
Yep.
I
see what you're saying. This map, grenades, kind of good.
I'm about to make a video, Mitch, on what $200 can buy you in CS, and it's rounds. It's that flashbang, remember?
That's an entry on Mosey.
Yeah.
Smoke bombs, donuts, molly into red room. Ooh, ZDI, he had the right idea, but he actually copped it a little bit. And Starry, he's starting to do Starry things. He's taking the duels, playing with confidence. Oh, Cammy's throwing hands with the MP9. Goes down though.
Well-timed smoke from Jam Young just to try to disrupt the B site XE that looked like it was going to happen. But Starry now, oh, I love this offline. Gets another there on a ZDR who's not able to shoot back. And as you mentioned, Starry is just doing Starry things. He's on for the ace. Don't think you'll find it depending on what happens here in Cave. Line going to be pre-fire, but the spacing is so bad. Zach has gone the other way. Away from the danger of Jam Young.
It's still losable.
Oh, yeah.
Mercury takes next contact from Donut here. If he gets a kill, starts dancing. Jam Young takes the next. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They both get their one. Now Mercury has a smoke. The bomb's dropped right in his lap.
Molly, nade. Oh,
Anything? Just a smoke.
oh Molly, some. Goes to the backside, and that's probably the worst place for it to be, considering. Oh, and somehow TYLOO win that. You mentioned it though. The push from Shelf at the same time as that swing from Donut, both of them winning their individual engagements.
Yeah.
Oh, made that so awkward. They just needed to commit to the plan. Just go for that trade in cave. Group up, bloody hit it.
I mean, Starry put them in such a good position. Like, he got 3 up mid. They were 4 on 2 here. Then there's this dry, untradeable cave push. And then just like
2 of those.
spacing. That's spacing. That is a spacing issue in a 4 on 2 that loses Lynn Vision that round.
Yeah.
And they could have, bro, like they could have just broken TYLOO's money in the 4 on 2 right then and there.
Yep.
Anti-eco, keep the T money strong. Then they're up 10-6 with good T money. You win that game 9 times out of 10. Instead, we've ended up in this spaghetti. We're down to Tech 9s.
If LVG go fast and they win this round and TYLOO don't save and they try to use their pride and force a retake or something, then LVG can break their money still. But they just don't have the
No, this is a
best
massive
guy.
swing round. They're both broke. 1900 loss bonus.
Yep.
But it shouldn't even be in this position. Like, LVG should just close that 4 on 2 with good spacing. And we'd be sweet. They are, man, they are kind of throwing. They're kind of throwing the Pro League spot in the bin. Let's see if they can recover it. Mercury's been so good in this position yesterday. Especially when the pressure was on. He was great at controlling Cheetah and getting kicks on that part of the map. Mosey, swinging top mid. Starry. Both of these 2 players, real stars for their team. Big impact.
I like that at
Going
the start. He
head-to-head
got
in middle.
spotted crossing over to that deep side, ran back, and then they could have faked it, but
Yeah.
he's decided to double down and go back against Army with full A main control. Gonna peek into that, bruh. Anyway, that's happened, and that's gonna be the bomb spotted, and now ZDR is left all on his own at A after the over-aggression. I guess they were just trying to look for a little bit of info. ZDR is gonna get spotted, and that's another towards A main. Flying low.
He's
There's a
alive.
world where he's gonna be able to get away. How's he alive? How was he alive? He shouldn't be alive there.
Oh,
Flash
damn.
forward. He's going in. He's going to be able to find one more flying, 1 HP somehow.
Mercury.
TYLOO might end up winning this round. There's going to be the big flank coming through as well. You mentioned it. Mercury needs to try to trade out Jamyung, but Jamyung needs to be the difference maker, and he's not going to get a chance to be 30 on the clock. Bomb going to be able to be retrieved, but again, Starry in a 1v1. Can he make this happen? 1 flash. No sace. Had eyes on Jamyung's position, but while this smoke is up, he doesn't want to do it. He knows if he gets ran at, there just ain't a chance. Oh, he's made a step. Oh, what is he doing? He's made a bad read. And as you just said before, Lynn Vision Gaming are throwing away this Pro League slot.
This is crazy, bro. How is ZDR alive? He stays alive for so long, and then Jamyung underarms a flash through the smoke. Then Mercury takes the next contact. And it's an open plan for Donut. I can't believe my eyes right now. They were up 4 on 2. And then they were in that position and lost 2 gun rounds back to back, and now they're reset. And TYLOO can anti-eco here and build up their CT money. This is crazy. Who had this on their bingo card?
All I'm saying, Mitch. Remember when Amelia didn't plant that other round and he could have planted and got that extra $300? That's a P250 this round. That could be a difference maker.
Yep.
Well, we've seen it all in this game. So, Lynn Vision Gaming are about to win this round with Glocks and Starry just with that 1 deep. From a man disadvantage on an eco. ZDR's going to look at his map as soon as they swing dry.
Ah, that's sweet. Great molly timing. Could have
Just
been
go
timed
through it when
better.
it's come. They ran away. They've given up the jig. If you see that molly coming, you just have to swing. Like, you just have to.
You reckon?
Yeah, you
I
still
reckon
have the
they're
timing.
Dunskies. I reckon they're Dunskies if they swing there.
Well, the Dunskies now anyway. Because they gave up the only element of a potential win in the round they had, which was surprise. Shout out to Kami for still trying to take that fight on 2 HP. But there you go, TYLOO. You're going to be going to a 9-8 scoreline. LVG, after the full eco, will be able to buy here into the 18th.
But it's good now. 4 guns up for TYLOO anti-eco. Now they're in a good position to potentially still win this game. The Envision, though, I mean, it's not a terrible position. Let's still be real, guys. 1 buy in the back pocket for TYLOO. Lynn Vision are starting to max out loss bonus on this T side. Still a very winnable game. All molding aside, really still anyone's game. Beautiful lane crunch out of TYLOO.
Yeah.
Lynn, this has got to start to get tilting, surely. Like, they knew both of those last 2 gun rounds were run. They took 1 gun on the eco, and then they get lane crunched in this gun round. This has got to start to get a bit demoralizing for Lynn Vision.
It's like, even in some of these rounds when it should be close, LVG put themselves in positions to succeed. They're losing those. It's like 3 swing rounds that Lynn Vision have lost.
Cammy's topping the server again. Even with other of the best players in China in kills. Our coach. The 3rd smoke on the door. There you go. Oh boy. They walked all the way to B. They thought, we'll just wait for 1 more smoke. Just wait for 1 more. Alright, that's enough.
That's crazy. And now they're making noise, running to A. Fast rotate from TYLOO. Kami going to be falling there. The molly has not killed them, but it certainly softened them up for Jam Young to maybe make it easy. Oh my lord! Do it, Amelia. How have you made that work? One was down. 1v1. Zaka, you don't win this round. This is not the one you win. And look where he's playing it from. Look where he's bloody playing it from. Mercury,
No
Rose
way.
Utility, and LVG are sent a gift from God.
What's he doing? Quick switching, Mac. Why is he quick switching in the open donut?
I'm goddamn speechless, Mitch.
One of the best players in China. Like, usually known for just how cerebral and good his decision making is, and he's quick switching in the open. I can't do it, bro. And 9 apiece. And TYLOO lose an unlosable round from a 4-on-2 advantage. And their money's cooked.
This is incredible. Well, into the 19th we go, and it's still anyone's game. But one of the swing rounds finally won by LVG. And TYLOO will just buy down a little bit so they can buy into the next. Fast approach from LVG here. Smoke going to bloom, and they're going to go straight through it. Good timing on the flashes, so certainly saving the day. Flying big bangers. And ZDR has been tagged up through that smoke. Will be edging, or at least attempting to edge it. Almost stops that plant from going down, but inevitably nothing found. And Jam Young just looking to save the M4 into the next.
As well.
That was much better.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good round. Nice lay bust.
I got worried when I saw that smoke bloom at A main and they were sort of just pushing through it. I thought they weren't going to clear up on Plat, but I think he might have just been seen there. I think it was Kami.
Honestly, this game just comes down to who can win from basic advantages, you know? Like, we've had some crazy misplays.
Yep, we had a couple of those.
And, like, I would usually say, like, this is pressure or something, but this is not pressure, guys. These guys have played these grand finals and these, like, international events against some of the best teams in Europe. Both of these teams, the players on these teams. Like, this is just spaghetti.
It's Zaka calling for Lynn Vision, right?
Usually Westmelon.
Is it Westmelon?
Pretty
That's
sure.
right. No, it is Westmelon. Well, yeah. So there is the experience of that there. Maybe he's just getting a little nervous and calling some bad stuff. At least he's playing better this game because on Anubis it just looked, yeah.
I don't think it's the calling. It's like just individual mistakes all the time and like bad spacing and stuff. Anyway, 9 to 10. Lynn Vision's got good money. They are once again favored to win this game. Flash out onto the line. Almost overstepping was Amelia, but not quite.
This is a sick setup, by the way.
Yeah. This could be
The
great for
only
a
that could
mid-round
make it-
input push. Ooh, yeah. Weird well.
Yeah.
Double dink from the Galil. Amelia's played that perfectly. Didn't put a toe out of line. Legit.
Mhm. The only way to make it a little better is if you tuck into that corner instead. Because if you're in the corner, you get shadow advantage and you can always see them peeking through the box. But not happening. And LVG, the man advantage, after showing that a main presence, are just going to make their way back towards B main and continue to be smoked out for at least another 10 seconds where they can hit B with 35 on the clock.
Yeah. No real
There's
use
so
here.
much
They're just
util.
running into a hard crossfire.
Yeah. Just one flash. One flash blatant crossfire, not even needed. Jam Young cleared out,
Well done.
and it's working.
Yeah. Normalcy restored. He's playing these man advantages well. That's a bit more like it for Lynn Vision.
The stream just got up to that round where Zaka won. Criminal.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
Mosaic is, not going to be really looking at this round. Just gets that pick. Keeps LVG guessing. Might keep him hanging around near the explosion, but Kari timing damn good on the flank, and 11 will be found by LVG. 2 rounds the lead. 2 more needed to book that ticket back to Malta. But I don't even know what the hell is going on at the
that's
moment.
going to break the money of TYLOO again. Should be easy to get to 12 here. Tuck timeout for TYLOO. Could get a Hero A1 maybe. I think Hero A1 and pistols is the way to go. Give yourself an outside shot at winning this round.
Well, they've taken another moment to talk about this one. Amelia sticking to the Galil just to make sure that there is going to be an extra penny or two in the future rounds. Not that he'd care without planting that bomb. You know, that $300 match could have gone a long way.
Oh, get over yourself, Mac. Come on, mate.
Myself, no, I'm getting. It's the money. It's the money, man.
It's just pistols. They're not going to go for any funky business. They want to get that all
Oh,
power.
I don't know about that one. I'm seeing Westmelon mollying in the cave. Watch him walk in on his own. And donate him AK.
They're dumb playing silly buggers. They got their heads screwed on well.
Starry, mate. Think about it. Yep. Good choice. No one doing anything too silly just yet. 2 smokes remaining for TYLOO. Util juggling. Free smoke on red. Starry's going to hang here.
I think it's hit Starry and landed in the wrong spot, that one.
Looks like he's going to go for a late lurk. They're expecting TYLOO to make a move, but TYLOO just aren't. They're just trying to stack the right side. going for these rotates. And they are on the wrong side predominantly. Kami, if he can get this one pick, there's bad spacing between Amelia and Zaka, and a trade will be hard with an orb. Good angle. Kami will win that first fight, not the second. Amelia close to trade. Mosea's found one as well, which keeps TYLOO in the round. Tank gets down. Flashes for everyone.
Yeah, no
TYLOO
kit.
have one smoke, no kit to get back in, but Mercury's going to be lining up what I'm going to guess is an A main smoke.
Oh, could have been dangerous if they lost that pick. I don't know where that smoke's gone. I think it's just missed entirely.
Yeah, hasn't gone to the intended position, and with where the bomb's planted, there is no shot of this one getting defused. Mercury just looking to keep it Galil into the next.
A small detail in that round that made all the difference for Lynn Vision is Amelia waited for the spacing and actually let Zaka entry on the pistol through that choke and traded with the rifle. Because Zaka had an ult. If Amelia goes down and Zaka can't trade that kill with pistol or ult, and they get double kill with the 5-7 in that range, that's where things could get really kind of spicy. But small detail that made a pretty big difference in that round for Lynn Vision. TYLOO backs against the wall, flies out, Orbs on CDR.
Let's see if they can close out, or if TYLOO's going to be able to hold on for at least another end. Not much util remaining already for TYLOO here. 2-1-2 split, and it's going to be all on Jam Young to hold here in the second cutout. My lord, that is a whiff. You don't see him hitting every day.
Oh,
And with Mercury falling, this is the beginning of the end, Mitch.
He's whiffed 30 bullets on Westmelon. 20 actually, it's an A1S. I'll give him that. Not the other 10, they don't exist. Actually, everyone's whiffed on Westmelon. He's run straight up through the middle of the site and taken him to Pro League.
It is rough. It is rough out here, and just as Kami looks forward, ZDR in a 1v5 will not be able to keep the dream alive, but LVG pull the comeback and start to steady the ship eventually to book their ticket to Malta. Lynn Vision will be going into the grand final and also joining ATOX in Malta for ESL Pro League Season 20. Congratulations to them for getting there eventually, but it was a shaky road.